and welcome to another pregnancy update. This is my 37 weeks update and I am currently 37 weeks and 5 days. So on Monday I had my last day at work and now I am officially on maternity leave, which feels good, and I am going to try and make the most of these next 2 weeks to try and relax and rest. But being a mum to 2 little boys already, it is easier said than done, but I will try and make the most of Ellis's nap times. So this week I've really been suffering with pregnancy insomnia, and even though I'm feeling really tired, I will go to bed early, but I will just lay there for ages and I can't sleep, and it's really frustrating. And when I eventually do fall asleep, I'm waking up because I need the toilet, or I'm uncomfortable, or my hips are really hurting, or I've been suffering with really bad leg cramps. So yeah, this week hasn't been great and I have felt very tired and heavy, and just waiting for that day to come where I can give birth to this baby and not feel like that anymore, because I am really missing being able to feel like myself and just get on with stuff that I'm used to doing. So that's been a bit of a struggle this week. One thing I have noticed this week, well actually in the last few weeks, is my appetite has really increased, and I'm constantly wanting to eat and drink. Like I'll have my dinner, then half an hour later I'm craving like a bowl of cereal or something. But yeah, my appetite has got really big. And the other day we went out for dinner with Chris's sister and her partner, and I ordered so much food. Chris was like, "You're never going to eat that." And I did. And then I wanted dessert after as well. I don't know where all this food went, but it was good. We went to Chiquitos. It's like a Mexican restaurant. And I had like some like smaller style tapas meals. So I don't know if it's because they were smaller, but I really enjoyed it. And obviously I am making the most of being able to eat what I want as well before I have this baby, and you know, I have to start losing the baby weight. But I'm not going to rush into that, as you know, I'm going to try and breastfeed this baby, so you still need to keep your calories up for that anyway. So last week I went to the breastfeeding class, and that was just run by 2 local health visitors, and they were really lovely, and they just spoke about how to latch your baby on, showed us different positions of how to feed your baby, how to express, like hand express, and all different things about breastfeeding. So something I didn't know about breastfed babies, they don't need to be winded once they've had a feed, and I didn't know that. I just thought you when you feed them like a bottle fed baby, you just wind them after, but they don't actually need it. But obviously if they are a windy baby, they will need winding. But you know, I learnt something new. I was unaware of that. I also learnt that it's very important that you're drinking lots whilst feeding and making sure you are snacking. So I've said to Chris that when I am feeding, it is his job to make sure that I've got a big bottle of water near me, or a glass of water, and again snacks to keep me going, as you never know how long the baby will feed for. Hopefully it won't be for hours on end, but you never know. So this week I also had my local health visitor come round just for an antenatal. It wasn't even a checkup, it was just like to say hello, and if I had any questions to ask. I personally felt that it was a bit of a waste of time, and don't know why they couldn't have just done that on the phone, as she was in my house for literally 5 minutes. And I had to rush around the morning of the appointment, had to go to town and quickly get a taxi back as my car was in the garage, and it was all just a big rush for nothing. So I don't know why. And even the health visitor said, like, you know, for experienced mums, they don't feel they need to come to us. They should really be going to like first time mums, or mums that do generally need the extra support. I feel that I don't need that, but obviously I've said to her, I did say to her once the baby's here, if I need support with breastfeeding, she said, yeah, that's fine, we will send help. And the nice thing about my area, that there is that support available. And I did ask at that class that if I do get stuck, I can phone up, and they said, yeah, anytime, just call us up and we will send somebody out to help you or give you advice over the phone. So that's really nice knowing that there is that support if I do need it. So I'm going to show you my bump now at 37 weeks, as lots of people have said he has dropped and gone really low. And I do feel that he has, as I've had lots of pressure down below. And as I said before, my hips have really been aching and sometimes I am struggling to walk. So I do feel as if everything has dropped. So I will show you my bump now. Right, so here is baby bump at 37 weeks. As you can see, I feel like he has actually dropped quite low. And I'm going to be brave and actually get my bump out. So here is bump in all its glory. And I haven't been brave enough to do this yet, just because I don't like it. But here it is, stretch marks and all, and you can see my little hernia poking out there. So that is baby bump at 37 weeks. I'm quite pleased that I got my actual bump out to show you, as I don't really have that much confidence in my body. I like to hide it away, so I thought I would be brave and show it to you, stretch marks and all, as that is what a baby bump looks like. So the baby this week has been moving around a lot, but I've noticed the movements aren't so noticeable as he hasn't got as much room in there. But I have been seeing the odd foot and the odd elbow sticking out here and there, and it will like roll across my bump, and you can tell sometimes my bump can be a bit lopsided where he is laying on just one side. So he's now weighing around 6 pounds and 3 ounces, and he is roughly from head to toe about 48 centimetres in length, and that is roughly the size of a honeydew melon. When I said that to Charlie on Saturday, he thought that was really funny, that the baby is the same size as a melon. And when we went shopping, he actually pointed out to a melon, and I was like, look mummy, that's the size of the baby. So I thought that was really sweet, bless him. My baby is now considered full term and can be born at any day, and I really hope he doesn't come before he's supposed to, but if he does, he does, and we'll just see what happens. But I really hope he does hold on to that date. Hopefully he will, because I have gone over with my previous 2 babies, so hopefully that is a sign, but who knows, every pregnancy is different. His tummy is also full of meconium, and this will be ready for his first poo when he is born. So next week I have my last ever midwife appointment, my antenatal checkup at 38 weeks, and I will be a bit sad that it will be my last appointment, but hopefully my midwife will come out and see me once baby is here, as she does work full time and she does come out in the community. So I'm really hoping I do get to see her after the baby's here, as I want to give her a little present to say thank you, because she has just been amazing and she's really taken care of me. And although I've not had to phone her up at all whenever I've had an appointment, I feel like I'm chatting to a friend, and we literally sit there and have a good old natter. And she knows that I have a YouTube channel as well, which she thought was amazing, and I said like I plan to film the birth, and she let me obviously film the heartbeat last week. But she's just really lovely. So yeah, I will be sad to say goodbye to her, but I'm sure I will see her around, as I know she lives locally anyway. But that is all for my 37-week update. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you are new to my channel, thank you for watching this video, and if you do want to see previous videos, I will link them all down below. There is a playlist you can click on to watch them. But yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Thanks guys.
We are here on this very earth to love and to